You two gonna windsurf?
Sure, after this complete breakfast, including my frosted flakes, they bring out the tiger in you.
We'll try to step, okay?
Okay, there goes.
You'll show 'em you're a tiger. Show 'em what you can. The taste of Tony's frosted flakes brings out the tiger in you.
Yes, and that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Have you had your Frosties? Well, you know, that is what the adverts used to look like. Are we going to see any adverts like that? Well, you never know. You never know. Well, I'll tell you who has had her Frosties. This girl, look at this, 11 years old. Yeah, absolutely sending it. Max sent me this in. This is from the Netherlands. Of course it is. The Dutch are going crazy over there. And 11 years old, this is Marin, and she is absolutely full send mode. He said she has improved so much in the last year. Last year, he said in 35 knots, he was fishing her out of the local sort of water. This year, she has been absolutely killing it. 30 gusts of 37 knots. Look at the speed. Yeah, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Also, keeping it in the theme of the Netherlands, I got sent this. Yeah, so this is Bart, and he's challenging his mate to a bit of a drag race. Yeah, and you know when you do that, it's going to end in tears, isn't it? Look at this, catching him up. You're thinking it's all over anyway. Yeah, cannonball! Yeah, the Dutchies, they're loving it, aren't they? I mean, that is what it is about, is just having fun with your mates, challenging to them little sort of mini sort of drag races and just having an absolute laugh. And talking of having a laugh, got sent this from El Madano. This is Jolt flying by, going for the backy. And then it's Ronald. Yeah, it's Ronald just having a good old laugh, and that for me just sums up windsurfing. They're the fun bits, you know, sailing with your mates, laughing at the crashes, as long as there's serious injuries, obviously, but just taking the mickey and just enjoying the session all together. That's what makes it, it's that community spirit going together. And yeah, again, another one from the Dutchies. So where is the rest of the world? Send me your clips. Send it at Windsurfing.TV. It doesn't need to be just crashes, although crashes are great, but you know, some stuff that you've made. If you are sending me some stuff, send me some filler stuff just so I can fill in the story and let the guys and girls around the world, you know, kind of get a little bit more into that session. I should really mention, it was Thomas that sent me those clips, and they said they had a great week in El Madano. This was a while back, actually. It's an older email, but they said just an epic week. The boys just having fun. And they also sent me this, and this is the competition of the week. If you want to win a Windsurfing TV cap, and you remember, answer this. Who is this famous sailor? Yes, the 360. Ejected out the front door. Look at that. How does he... I mean, both the kit and the rider out in front of the wave. Should he have held on? But the question is, what famous world champion is that? Yes, let me know in the comments below. I think it's safe to say it's relatively easy if you know your riders. Or shall I give you a clue? No, I don't think I will. I won't give you a clue. But if you remember, if you chipped in some beer money in the last 12 months, like these legends, even though I'm actually not sure if anyone chipped in. Maybe Billy. Maybe there was one new beer money member. So thanks to Bill for the support and you guys at home. But if you chipped in some beer money, you get a chance to win a Windsurfing TV hat. So let me know in the comments below. #member. But you can play for fun. Don't worry. Also, we've got to thank the sponsors, SavonShop.com. Yes, they are still supporting Send It Sunday, so massive thanks to those guys at the SavonShop.com. Right, what else has been happening? Well, I actually got sent this. Yeah, windsurfing on the big screen. This is a HBO series. Rescue High Surf. Now, obviously the quality is not good. It was filmed off his phone. If I find a more high quality version, I will put it in. But basically, windsurfing, not just the triangle sail and the big board, has made it onto the big screen. Look at this. Yeah, so obviously these, I think it's based around some lifeguards in Hawaii somewhere, and they're just looking at windsurfing, basically saying, wow, that's pretty cool. I know what we're going to do tomorrow. And then suddenly, disaster strikes. Oh, over-rotated push loop, and look, his foot is stuck in the strap. Dun, dun, dun. What happens next? We don't know, because that's actually where the video cuts off. I want to watch it now. I want to see what happens. But his foot is stuck in the strap. Will they get him in time? We'll never know. Or maybe I've found the clip online and I will put it in there now, and we might be relieved to find out that they actually saved him. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. But it is a good reminder, right? Make sure your foot straps are a good size. I have been hearing more and more reports of the dreaded Lis Frank injury, which is when you basically bend your foot back or over the top of it, and the middle joint of your foot, basically this part of your foot where all the bits join, there's a ligament, and this gets kind of opened up, and it can be a nasty injury. It takes like 6 weeks. We've talked about it a lot on Windsurfing.TV. I won't go into it again, but just make sure your foot straps are a good size and you can get your feet out, especially if you're sailing in waves and doing some jumping. You don't want them too tight. Again, everyone's got personal preferences, but I've done it before when I used too small straps. Again, don't want to make it a total public service announcement, but I really want you guys to be safe and not have too much time off the water. I've said it before, but I think I will try and make a video about this Lis Frank injury. It's very common with windsurfers, but it's not a very common injury in the greater scheme of things in the world, because it's just the way your foot bends. Doesn't usually happen. I think horse riders get it from the stirrup, so just be careful out there. What else have we got? Well, we've got a bit of this. Yeah, this is Jamie over in New South Wales in Australia, East Corrimal, I think it is, and sending it. Yeah, he sent me a little bit video. It was quite small, so it might be a bit blurry, but really good moves. Look, nice wave rides, decent forwards, you know, getting some good forwards, some backies in there, and looks like he's had an absolute epic session there. That's what we want to see. We want to see a bit more of that. So on the east coast of Australia, absolutely having it. Love to see it. Love to see it. We always see stuff from the west coast, but not so much from the east coast. So always good to see that windsurfing is alive and well over there. Well, Jamie is alive and well over there. Having it. What else have we got? I think we've got to go over to Russia. I'm sure this is in Russia because Nikita sent me this, and he is Russian. And this is his mate going for the Vulcan. Yeah, this is Eugene. And there's some pretty nasty looking Vulcans here. Yes, 10 degrees water temperature, south wind, makes it flat, yes, but he is going for it. He said, Nikita said, Eugene is an absolute sender. He had a couple here where he smashed his head on the mast, and he has broke 3 masts in 6 months with his head. With his head! Well, or his body, but whatever. He said he did make a Vulcan on this session, but he didn't get it on camera. But he did see it. So it's not all crashes, but just going for it, absolutely going for it. We also saw a tasty looking 360. This was from Andre, and it's almost like a slow-mo 360. Takes a lot of control to do that. Loving it, absolutely loving it. I want to see you guys out there step it up this summer when the water's warming up and you want to fall in a bit more. You know, the 360 is a great move to pull off. And I might even do a technique for the channel. Let me know if you want to see any sort of summer techniques coming up. We're going to bring it a bit old school, a bit more carving, and we're going to see what it's all about. Maybe the helitack. Yeah, yeah, maybe Eugene needs a little bit of helitack technique. Yeah, love it, absolutely love it. Okay, and we're bringing back the feature. You know it wasn't going to go far away. We are bringing back Surf Bargains, yeah. So we're bringing back the Surf Bargains this week, and guess what we've got? We have got this beauty. Yes, now this is absolutely epic. Jonty sent me this in, and this is from my old stomping ground, Ross Niger in North Wales. He said he windsurfed there in the early days with, you know, a 10 cat 35, or I think that's what it's called, wooden booms. He said, you know, all the way through the 80s, he was windsurfing up there. This picture is actually with his Jeep, but with, I think he said a Mistral takeoff on the roof. Remember them? Yeah, so he windsurfed through all the 80s, but towards the end of the 80s, moved down to Cornwall, took up surfing and did that until the 2000s. But then he found windsurfing back in, I think he said 2018, and he said he hasn't looked back since. He's been absolutely loving getting back into the sport. Yes, and I love those stories, the guys that get back into it. And I'm pretty sure if you're one of these guys, let me know in the comments below, the feeling of, why did I stop? Why did I stop? Maybe you're a windsurfer, ex-windsurfer, and you've not got the gear yet, you've not got back on the water, but maybe you're watching videos, you're getting motivated. Let us know. Come on, what is it going to take to get you on the water? Because that feeling of windsurfing never dies. So there we go, another week on the Sendit Sunday. Hope you enjoyed that. Sorry I'm in the van today, but it is pissing down with rain and I couldn't use my normal stuff. It's been raining a lot here in Portugal in the last couple of weeks. We've had some waves around, we've been wave sailing. It's been pretty fun, and this next week looks like another storm is coming. So it's pretty hectic here in Portugal, but I'm definitely not complaining. It's been great. So only one thing left to say, that no matter where you are in the world, don't forget to Sendit.